The file system itself is generally composed of many different levels. Application programs, logical file system, file organization module, basic file system, I/O control. Devices I/O control consists of device drivers and interrupts handlers to store information between the main memory and the disk system. Basic file system needs only to issue generic commands to the appropriate device driver to read and write physical blocks on the disk. File organization module knows about file and their logical blocks, as well as physical blocks. Logical file system manages metadata information. Metadata includes all of the file system's structure except the actual data or contents of the file. Since disk space is limited, we need to reuse the space from deleted files for new files, if possible. To keep track of free disk space, the system maintains a free space list. The free space list records all free disk blocks, those not allocated to some file or directory. A bit vector. Frequently, the free space list is implemented as a bitmap or bit vector. Each block is represented by one bit. If the block is free, the bit is 1. If the block is allocated, the bit is 0. Linked list. Another approach to free space management is to link together all the free disk blocks, keeping a pointer to the first free block in a special location on the disk and caching it in memory. This first block contains a pointer to the next free disk block, and so on. Fragmentation refers to the condition of a disk, in which files are divided into pieces scattered around the disk. It also occurs naturally when a user frequently uses a disk, create, delete, or modify files. Users frequently create, modify, delete and save files. Back-end operating systems also continuously store these files on hard drives, which inevitably create scattered files. When fragmentation occurs, the OS needs to consolidate stored files to enhance processing efficiency. Defragmentation. Data fragmentation can be eliminated by rearranging data storage so that related pieces are close together. The primary job of a defragmentation tool is to rearrange blocks on disk so that the blocks of each file are contiguous.
Created using Powtoon.